One, two, three.
Welcome back, everybody, to a brand new interview where I take on fighters from all across the UFC and just have short little conversations with them. But with no further ado, meet UFC flyweight Alden Coria. How are we doing today, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. Actually, just out walking my dog at the moment. So it'd be a good
Awesome.
time to think clearly for sure.
So I always like to start these interviews by kind of asking what made you want to become a fighter.
Man, I actually thought about that question yesterday. I was thinking about I didn't really choose to be a fighter. I just chose mixed martial arts because I was bullied when I was younger. So I kind of, I mean, I knew that would help me protect myself, and that was really it. And I didn't know I wanted to be a fighter when I first started. I just thought about protecting myself in the beginning.
Yeah, and I know in your gym, you have some notable names. You have, Joshua Van, Michael Aswell as well. Let's talk about Joshua Van for a second, because he's obviously a champion. How much has he helped you, um, having him like in training and as a partner in general?
Man, he's really helped me a lot because if he's the champion right now, and I'm giving him good rounds, we're the one preparing him for these fights. It's really great because I just know where my game is compared to the rest of the UFC because he's pretty much ran through the whole UFC. So it's really great having him as a partner. He's pushed me every time. He's taken me to gyms that have helped me with my career. So he's been a real big help.
Yeah, and I know you've been in the UFC for not too long, but what would you say is like the toughest challenge you faced in the UFC so far?
Man, really, I think it's like the timing and and my weight really is because I'm getting a little bit older now. My body, I guess my metabolism's slowing down, and I would say that cutting the weight is really the toughest part at this point, and maybe picking my walkout music. But I would really just say like the time that I got in. But I mean, who knows? Eventually, maybe I could move up to 35. But right now, since I know I can make 25, I'm gonna keep going at 25. But that's probably been like the hardest thing here recently.
Perfect. And I always like to ask, when it comes to you, because I know all different fighters answer this kind of differently, is fighting more mental or physical for you?
I would say mental. I would say it's a little more mental because I would say towards the end of my camps, I'm kind of worn down. Not any more than any other fighter, but like 8 to 10 weeks of training really wears on your body and your mental. So towards the end of camp, I guess I'm like short tempered and I'm very irritable, just because I'm tired of being at the gym. I feel like I don't get a break. We're working out 3 times a day, probably like 6 to 7 hours total per day, as hard as you can. So I would say it's really just more mental.
Yeah, and when it comes to, being in the octagon, what kind of fight would you rather like? Do you prefer striking battles or more like grappling exchanges?
I would say a bit of both, because then I can show that I'm not just a striker or a grappler. I prefer both, and I think that kind of happened my last fight. Gruel tried to take me down, and either I reversed it from being slammed, and or I just got back up. So it's always good showing my grappling, but I do prefer a striking fight. I mean, that's just fun. That's what the fans want, and I'm down to give the fans what they want as long as we're getting paid for it.
Yeah, and when it comes to UFC, what's like been your favorite part so far about being a part of the promotion?
Favorite part about being with the promotion, man. Really just the pay, like a big jump in pay from the regional scene to now. I definitely wanted this to be my career. Like the past, I mean, I've been training 15 years. I would say like the past 12 years as I've been wanting to get paid more. Like I want to make a living off of this. I want to live comfortably. I want to take care of my friends and my family, and I would say just the pay really is like my favorite part.
Awesome. And what's kind of been your most memorable moment in your fighting career so far?
Most memorable. I would say really my UFC debut because like I got that call on like a 6 week notice, so man, it was just really exciting for me and my team, and we know I belong here, so it's just that was probably the best part is getting the call up.
Yeah, and you know, when it comes to training camp, like how would you say you stay motivated when like the training camp might get tough?
Man, the check is what I'm saying. That like that's what you're getting fed off of. That's what's taking care of everything. So, like if I lose, I get half a check. If I win, I get a full paycheck.
So, how has your fighting style maybe changed since like your first professional fight?
Man, really, I would think it's stayed the same. Like we try to mix it up as much as we can. We have a great striking coach, Artenius Young, a great MMA coach, Daniel Pineda, and then a good jiu-jitsu coach. And we have three jiu-jitsu coaches, Daniel Pineda, Joseph McCamish, and Joe Trefina. So, it's just good having it all, because some guys are just like one skill base and they try to win fights just off of that. And you got to be well rounded in MMA. You got to be able to grapple. You got to be able to strike, and then you got to have the cardio and the conditioning. So I would just say that I'm just a well rounded fighter.
Yeah, man, and I know we mentioned it earlier how you train with, Van, as well. Who are some other UFC fighters that you maybe would want to train with someday?
Probably like Marab, Peter Yan, um, or Islam, freaking Ilya. Just people that can just mix it up well. Because uh, like I really strive on being a complete fighter. So, and I would say all those guys are complete fighters. So, I mean, those are some of the fighters I would want to meet and train with.
Perfect, man. And do you have any like other hobbies like outside of fighting?
Nothing too big, maybe like fishing or gaming, but I really like to just stay home. I'm not a partier or anything like that, so I'm real big homebody, and I mean that's pretty much it. Yeah, just staying home, chilling, and minding my business.
Yeah, and what would you say is maybe your favorite music to listen to while you train or like spar?
Definitely like some rap or yeah, I would say like some rap, freaking Pop Smoke, really anything Kodak Black, anything like that. That's kind of hype and chill and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we mentioned him earlier, but obviously Joshua Van's at a fight in about a month. Figured I'd ask you, how does he look so far?
Man, he's great, man. He's looking great. The people are underestimating Joshua Van's takedown defense and ability to scramble and then keep pushing that pace, the boxing pace. They keep underestimating that. Like Cody Durden, good wrestler, and everyone thought he was just going to take him down and hold him down. That didn't happen. He got up and pieced Cody Durden up. He also fought who was that one Japanese cat, Ray? Was it Ray Tatsuya or something like that?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean, that guy's a pure grappler. So to say that um, the guy he's about to fight is gonna just take him down or submit him is kind of foolish. I mean, and that's fine. That's helped Josh make money, and that helped him be who he is. So I see Josh defending these takedowns, defending the submissions, and getting up and piecing them up.
Perfect, man, and I'm definitely looking forward to that because I know he's kind of had a lot of hate on him since the Pantoja fight and kind of how that went.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously a huge fan of Van, so definitely looking forward to that a month from now. But what is maybe one message that you just want to give your fans?
Um, I would say buy my stock now because I'm only on the way up. I'm getting better. I have the best team in the world right now, obviously for my weight class. So I mean, just buy my stock now. If you believe in me, I mean, stay on my side. But I mean, I know how the MMA community is. Like just kind of like Josh Venn, everyone loved him, and then how he won the title. I mean, people just turned to hate on him. So I don't get it. So I would just say buy my stock now for sure.
Perfect, Alden. That's all I have for questions today. But where can my fans find you on like social platforms?
You can find me on Instagram at Alden Coria, and I mean that's really where I'm at. TikTok also Alden Coria. I like streaming games sometimes, so if they want to find me on there, then that's where I'll be.
Perfect. And for everyone watching, I'll find his links. You'll see them down below. To everyone watching, make sure to check us out as well. Over the Top Talk, we do quick interviews, short interviews with UFC fighters all the time. So you'll see clips from this interview over on our Instagram and TikTok at Over the Top Talk. Make sure to subscribe as well and drop a like. And I'll catch you all in the next interview. Thank you, everybody.